In this episode of Unseen Crimes, we uncover the chilling story of Sarah Jane Whitetelling, a woman whose life seemed ordinary, but whose dark actions would shock the nation. A mother, a wife, and a German-born American whose obsession with control turned deadly. Stay with us as we dive deep into the poisonings, the investigation, and the shocking trial that led to her ultimate fate. Sarah Jane Whitetelling was born in Germany but spent her adult life in the United States. On the surface, she seemed like a normal woman, married, raising children, and leading a typical suburban life. Friends described her as charming, intelligent, and meticulous, but beneath that facade, there were subtle signs of control and obsession. Those who interacted with her couldn't imagine that someone so seemingly ordinary could commit unspeakable acts. As she settled into family life, Sarah's quiet obsession with control grew. She meticulously managed every detail of her household, from meals to daily routines. Her children and husband lived under an invisible pressure, unaware that her meticulousness masked something far more sinister. The first hints of her deadly tendencies remained hidden behind the veneer of domestic normalcy, a calm surface concealing dark intentions. Sarah's marriage initially seemed happy, but cracks appeared as her controlling nature became evident. Her husband, though devoted, often found himself walking on eggshells to avoid her anger. As children were born, Sarah's obsession with authority extended into every aspect of family life. The home, meant to be a safe haven, slowly became a place of tension and fear. Neighbors occasionally noticed odd behavior, children appearing unwell, sudden mood shifts, and strange patterns in the household. Yet no one could pinpoint the cause. Sarah's manipulative charm kept suspicions at bay, allowing her to continue her control unchecked. Behind closed doors, the stage was set for a chilling escalation. Small illnesses and unexplained discomfort began affecting Sarah's family. At first, doctors attributed these symptoms to ordinary ailments, unaware of the subtle poisons administered by Sarah. Her knowledge of toxic substances allowed her to mask deadly actions as natural illness. Each incident was carefully planned, testing both medical scrutiny and the family's resilience. Her children and husband became unwitting victims. Symptoms ranged from vomiting to severe illness, yet Sarah maintained a calm, caring persona. The deception was almost perfect, creating an atmosphere of fear mixed with trust. The family's daily life became a silent battlefield, with Sarah at the center, orchestrating each act with meticulous precision. The horrifying truth began to surface when one child survived a severe poisoning attempt. Medical staff grew suspicious of repeated illnesses within the household. Forensic analysis revealed toxic substances in the children's system, pointing to deliberate poisoning. Authorities quickly moved to investigate the previously normal-appearing family. Evidence mounted, medical records, suspicious substances, and behavioral inconsistencies all pointed toward Sarah. Friends and neighbors were stunned, struggling to reconcile the woman they thought they knew with the evidence of calculated murder. The investigation exposed a chilling reality, that danger had come from within the family itself. Sarah was arrested under intense scrutiny. Despite the severity of the charges, she remained outwardly calm, even defiant. Police were both alarmed and fascinated by her composure, as the woman accused of murdering her family appeared almost unshaken by the investigation. During interrogation, her manipulative tendencies became evident. She denied wrongdoing, offered elaborate explanations, and feigned ignorance. Yet forensic evidence and eyewitness accounts left little room for doubt. Each revelation deepened the chilling portrait of a mother who had systematically betrayed her loved ones. The trial drew national attention. Media coverage detailed the horrific poisonings, psychological manipulation, and the impact on surviving family members. The courtroom became a stage for the terrifying truth, exposing the duality of Sarah's life, mother and murderer. Prosecutors presented overwhelming evidence, including poisoned meals, toxicology reports, and testimony from surviving children. The defense tried to portray her as troubled and mentally ill, but the sheer weight of proof painted a picture of calculated intent. The public watched in disbelief as the facade of normalcy crumbled in court. Surviving family members gave emotional testimonies about fear, confusion, and betrayal. Toxicologists detailed the substances used and the subtle methods of administration. Each piece of evidence revealed premeditation and cold calculation. Witnesses outside the family described odd behavior, sudden illnesses, and the eerie calm of Sarah in times of crisis. Jurors and spectators alike struggled to reconcile the charming woman they saw with the criminal revealed through testimony. The case became a textbook example of extreme maternal crime, both fascinating and horrifying. After weeks of deliberation, the jury found Sarah Jane Whitehelling guilty. The judge sentenced her to death, reflecting the severity and premeditated nature of her crimes. The courtroom reacted with shock, relief, and sorrow. Families affected by her actions finally saw justice served. Sarah's reaction was stoic, leaving many to speculate whether it reflected shock, defiance, or acceptance. The legal outcome cemented her story as one of the darkest maternal criminal cases in history, leaving a chilling legacy of betrayal and death within the family she once controlled. The aftermath left the community traumatized. Surviving family members received counseling, and the case became a subject of national discussion. Psychologists analyzed Sarah's actions, studying the motivations behind maternal murder and extreme control. The story serves as a stark reminder that danger can sometimes hide behind ordinary faces. Her case remains a haunting example of deception, manipulation, and the terrifying potential for evil within domestic life. Communities and families learned the importance of vigilance and awareness. Sarah Jane Whitehelling's story is a chilling testament to the darkness that can hide behind the most ordinary appearances. A mother and wife who betrayed the ones she was meant to protect, leaving behind horror, trauma, and grief. If this story sent chills down your spine, make sure to subscribe to Unseen Crimes and hit the notification bell. We bring you the most shocking, unbelievable true crime cases, real stories stranger than fiction. Don't miss the next episode, because the truth is often darker than you can imagine.